The ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Laissez le bon temps rouler. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Thomas. Grab behind the line, it's Green. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester, Kevin Falk, his ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Important second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Thomas. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down at the 32. First down here for this offense. They call the counter run here. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had no... Oh, by the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Big throw caught on the left side. The ball is loose in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Thomas. Running back grabs it on a screen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offense can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back. Throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with them.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Back to pass. It's Thomas. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
And he'll get the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Mustangs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. On the ground, it's Cook. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play is set up with first and goal now at the 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the Mustangs getting set on first and 10. They'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, SMU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Thomas. Trying to create here on the move. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Caught behind the line. It's Green. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Catch right along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep for the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
What a Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Thomas. He makes the grab. The offense will take their first hit out of the half. The touch strategy here.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Watkins. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And he'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On the first play of the drive now, the 25. We get the second half started with the running play. We seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. He bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Good completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looks right for a quick completion. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he keeps it. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And first down, they go right back to him. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Thomas. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw out left, complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation.
Touchdown, LSU, to put them on top now.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The first play of the drive now, the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. Here's Cooper. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion with the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking free at the 35. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
But Anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
First down and more. He's still running. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running out of time in the pocket. Running back has it on the screen now. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
LSU, 21, SMU, 7.
After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Change the pre-snap look now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
29 Philly.
Back to throw again. He's looking deep again. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quick throw to the left.
Oh, what a grab!
Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry out. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
That keeps the score. LSU 21, SMU 13.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Working clock with the ground game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Back to pass. It's Thomas. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers And the slot receiver, a lot of times, can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Warning play called on 3rd and short. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Tucks it and takes off as a design run. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good run defense. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good lead on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the LSU Tigers.